welcome back. I know it's been a while since I've done a review. I did record one in January for the channel, but I still haven't finished editing and uploading it yet. So I do apologize for that. But today we do have a special cigar that I want to smoke and review, which was sent to me by my good friend Qasim for my birthday. But I am only now getting around to smoking it, as I did want to do it for a review for the video for the channel. So in this case is a very special cigar. I don't know if you can still get them at the moment, but today's cigar is going to be the Opus X Angel Share. Now, the name Angel Share comes from a term in wine making and process. So when wine is aged in oak barrels over a long period of time, some of that wine does evaporate, and the belief is when it evaporates, it goes to the heavens and the angels have their share and they take it and give their blessings. So that's where it comes from. Now in 2012, Fuente had a massive fire and did lose a lot of their stock. So in remembrance for that, when they released this cigar, they named it the Angel Share. Now this cigar is a mild to medium Dominican Puro, so it's got a Dominican Republic sun-grown wrapper, and they got Dominican Republic binder and fillers. So I'm very looking forward to this cigar, to trying it. Now it is a special cigar, so I did want to keep this one for the review, and I didn't want to just smoke it and not enjoy it as well as I'm going to today. So this has a beautiful wrapper, smells incredible. So we're going to give this a go now and see how it tastes. I think I'm going to do a straight cut on this today. I do have this new cutter. I say new, I've had it a while. It's got a straight, a V cut, and then a punch cut on it. But I think I'm going to go for the straight cut today. It's a nice sunny Sunday afternoon here in Wales. We don't have much nice weather. It is a warm one actually today. It's currently 28 degrees. So I'm going to enjoy this in the sun. I'm not drinking anything today, which I think this cigar would deserve a proper drink. But as it is a Sunday afternoon, I mean, the partner do have plans later on of going out that I'm not going to drink. So I just got a Ultra Rosa to cleanse my palate in between the smokes. Just going to use a standard paleo lighter today, nothing too crazy. So let's light this and see how it goes. You know it's boiling hot, there's not much wind, there is a slight breeze, so the flame on this is slightly crooked. As you know me now, with lighting and cutting cigars and toasting them, I always preach don't put the flame too close, which I don't normally. This, as I said, because there's a slight breeze, the tip of the flame is bending, so it is a bit closer than I would normally like. But as you see, there's still a bit of a distance between it. Definitely looks closer in person than it does on the video, so maybe it's just the way it's showing up, the way I'm looking at it, but it's not that close really. It was nice and smooth, straight from the first puff. I am a fan of Dominican tobaccos. I know there's a lot of people that don't like them, but I'm a fan of them, so I am looking forward to this. And Opus X does have, as I mentioned, quite the following in all their lines. I have had one Opus X before and it was incredible. I'll have a look to see which one it was. It was only a small one, but it was one of the best smokes I had last year. So I'm looking forward to this one. And being a special cigar that it is, I think today's going to be a good day. Just incredible so far. Smooth, creamy, a lot of cedar in there. It is a mild to medium, so it'll probably pick up slightly, but so far it's nice, balanced, not overpowering. If you have smoked one of these, let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. But I know at the moment they are quite hard to find, so maybe there's a few of you who have not yet tried one. But this has been in my humidor now since my birthday in December. Qasim sent it out to me in January. Just had quite a few months in the humidor, just staring at me, begging to be smoked. But yeah, I did promise I'll keep this one for a review. So today is the day. Again, I'd like to thank Qasim for this one. Definitely a great present. Definitely one of the best smokes out there at the moment. Especially, I think in the Opus line, they are one of the few that are hard to find. Especially here in the UK, they're sold out everywhere. With cigars, especially the New World one, they are less common here in the UK. We are big Cuban smokers. You'll find a lot more Cuban variety than you do New World, which is a shame really, because I think we should have a lot more of the New World brands over here. There's a lot that I've smoked that I've got from America that we don't have here, and it's always a shame when you smoke them knowing you're not going to know when you're going to have them next, which you could probably walk into any lounge, any cigar shop in America or anywhere else, just pick them up. But over here, they're not that common. Even just standard production, not even any specials or limited edition cigars, even the standard production New Worlds, we don't get many over here. So it's always a treat when I get to try something that you can't always find. I know this is going to be one of those cigars. So it is May, it is the last bank holiday weekend in May. So I want to know what everyone got planned, as we got some really nice weather coming. Tomorrow's bank holiday Monday, the weather's supposed to be 30 degrees. Today is currently 28, and the UK weather is so different. We don't have a lot of aircon in most places, so when it's hot, it's hot. But the best thing to do in this weather, sit down, relax, have a cigar, and just enjoy the moment. I know the Opus X line is considered higher end cigars, especially in places like America when cigars are normally so cheap. But even here in the UK, these range from, I think I want to say £60 plus. So definitely in the UK, they're a premium cigar when you can get them. So I know a lot of people are a bit reluctant to spend that on a cigar when you can go to America, and they probably go to $30. So a lot of people are reluctant to try them, and they think there's a lot of hype around them, but I definitely don't. I think these cigars are worth the money, especially if you're traveling and you can get them from America and bring them back. You're definitely going to get your money's worth. It's the same for a lot of other brands. A lot of cigars I've had, especially brands like El Septimo, in say America, they're like $20-$30. Over here, they're anywhere from 50 to £100. In UK market, they are, in my opinion, probably not worth the money. They're a bit too expensive, but I've had them at the American price range, and they are great cigars. That's the trouble with the UK and the taxes on them. A lot of cigars that are priced higher, they are considered overhyped, over expensive, and that's a shame. It's just because the UK tax on cigars is astronomical. It is beyond silly. So when you travel, we always recommend buying cigars that we can't get in the UK and bringing them back, because you'll enjoy them a lot more when you haven't paid UK prices for them. So normally what I like to do with this process is smoke the cigar a bit, open the drink, and then enjoy it. Allow me some time to experience the cigar before I do introduce other factors that can alter the taste. So what I'm going to do now is just enjoy this cigar for a bit, get accustomed to the flavors what it has to offer, and then I'll have a drink and see what it does to the cigar through my palate. As I mentioned, so far it's really nice, smooth, creamy, bit woody, a little bacon spice in there. There's no pepper spice so far. I'm not sure whether that will develop, but at the moment it's more of a bacon spice. It's there, it's a little tingle, but it doesn't overpower anything. And as I mentioned in these videos, that taste is subjective, it is personal, so everyone's taste is going to be different, but there are some nuances in a cigar that everyone will pick up, and the cedar, the creaminess on a cigar at first light, you'll definitely get. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to enjoy this for a bit, relax, and I'll come back to you when I've got a bit further into it. So I just realised one thing I didn't mention of this cigar is the size. So it's a 5 5/8 by a 46 ring gauge. Nice size, not too big, not too small. Um, Normally a 46 ring gauge, it's not one I smoke. I do like a large ring gauge, but in some contexts, especially this one, it just smokes great. So as I mentioned earlier, the inception of this cigar came from the 2012 fire from Fuente, where a lot of their aged tobacco was lost. So they were keeping tobaccos in the barn from the 40s and the 50s, which they did plan to keep for a 100-year anniversary for cigars, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be. as that fire did happen. So the Angels got their share of tobacco that day. So that's the inspiration for this cigar, and it's a great one. Been trying to look. I'm not sure if they do still produce this cigar. I know everywhere in the UK is sold out, but if you can't get your hands on them, then I would definitely recommend them. So far, it's great. A lot of cedar, slight earth, a lot of creaminess to it, and a lot of bacon spice. Sort of like a cinnamon nutmeg, so it's like a bit of a tingle, but it doesn't overpower, especially on the retro hill. It's beautiful on retro hill, but it's mild to medium, or it's supposed to be mild to medium, or medium to full rather. But at the moment, it is sitting at the lower end of medium for myself. So I'm curious to see whether it picks up. Beautiful wrapper on it. Sun grown. As far as I'm aware, it is from the middle of the plant, not the top of the plant, which most of the Opus X's are made from. From what I understand, Carlos Fuente Jr. wanted the middle of the plant because that's where he believes the most flavour and the best part of the leaves are from. And so far, I think I tend to agree with him, because this one is a special smoke. Okay, so I'm into the second third now, coming close to the bottom band, and the flavour has stayed consistent. You've got the creaminess, the cedar, earthiness, and the woodiness of the cigar. That spice now has developed slightly. It's a bit more of a white pepper now at the moment rather than a bacon spice, but the flavour is still consistent. It's still a great cigar, still smooth. It's creeped up now to that medium. Still not quite medium to full yet, but it's getting there. It's creeping up slowly. Still a perfect retro hill on it. Doesn't burn. As I said, it's like a white pepper, so like tingles and nose as it comes out. Honestly, I can't find any fault with it at all. It's got maybe like a stone fruit, a dried stone fruit note to it. But yeah, it's really good. Definitely, as I mentioned earlier, a perfect bank holiday smoke. I think this would have gone really well with a nice rum, and I just wish that I could have smoked it with a rum. But as I mentioned earlier, I'm going out, so can't really do that, unfortunately. But yeah, deserves a nice rum or an aged Scotch. I think a nice Scotch would have gone with that. But other than that, it's really well. The burn has been a little iffy, but that's because of the way I lit it anyway. It's hard to see in this weather when with the blue flame, and it was that wind, so didn't really toast it as well as I should have. But no issues whatsoever. It's got a nice coffee note to it, like a light to medium roast coffee. That's definitely developed. So didn't get that from the first third. That ash really wants to come off, so get that off. Starting to split slightly from the heat, but with this weather, you can expect it, where the bands are on so tight, and it just expands from the heat anyway. So that's the first band off. Come off really easy, which from most cigars, you know, too much glue, the bands can tear a hole in the wrapper, but that one's done really nicely. Yeah, not long now, so I'm going to enjoy some more of this and come back to you when I'm in the final third and see how it develops some more. Really nice smoke. Yes, could have gone well with a coffee actually. Getting some more coffee notes out of it now. I think that would have been a better shout than the drink I did pick. But in this weather, you want something cool, and can't really drink warm drinks in weather like this. I know a lot of people can. They reckon it regulates your temperature, but not for me. Even I burn up a bit more. So, enjoy some of this. Enjoy some of the weather. It's been nice to have some warmer weather now here in the UK because these first few months are brutal. Wind, hail, snow, rain. Yeah, so looking forward to the summer now. Don't like to complain because we don't get a lot of it here in the UK, even though it is boiling. Still don't like to complain about the weather because we don't have it long enough, don't have it for much of the year, so no one to complain. Just be grateful that we do have it, even if it is a little warm. If there's anything else you'd like me to review, any Cubans, non-Cubans, then either let me know through Instagram, Welsh Smokes, or down below in the description. I wouldn't mind doing that. No description, the comments. Been smoking a pipe a bit more lately, so if there's any pipe tobacco you want me to review, or if there's any accessories you want me to review, I'm always picking up lighters and cutters. Tend to pick up more of them than I do cigars. I do like a good accessory. Just give me a message. Or if there's any pairings you want me to try. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I post quite a few pairings and cocktails and stuff that I've created myself. So if you want any in-depth videos on those, I can do that. I'm always looking to create something new for a cigar that I want to try. There's quite a few cigars being released this year. I know Ignite just gone. Zeno bringing out a Honduran line, so I'm looking forward to trying that. There's the new Cuava being released. So just give me a message. Other than that, I'm going to go now enjoy some more of this. I'll be back with you in a bit. Okay, I just took the second band off now and I'm coming to the final third. So as I said earlier, sometimes they put too much glue on the bands and sometimes it sticks to the wrappers and peels it. Well, as you can see, that's the result. But it doesn't usually affect the cigar. It just doesn't appeal, just doesn't look very well. Um, kind of change the taste of the cigar because obviously most of the taste comes from the wrapper. So with that bit of wrapper missing, but overall it doesn't really affect anything. So coming to the final third of the cigar now, bit of nuttiness creeping in. Otherwise the flavour's been pretty consistent. That spice not really creeping up at the moment. Suppose as I get closer to the end it might, but it is there. It's noticeable. It's a white pepper though, not overpowering. Taste is incredible though, even through the retro. It's pretty mild. But yeah, that is the Fuente Opus X Angel Share, and it's been an incredible cigar from start to finish. It's light. Well, I say light. It's medium. It's definitely not medium full. Not for me anyway. It might be for some other people. My tolerance for strength is pretty up there. So to me, it's a medium. I can see it being medium to full for some people, but for me, it's medium. Taste is smooth. Definitely not harsh. Definitely not bitter. It's creamy. It's woody. It's nutty. It's got some spice. It goes from bacon spice to white pepper. It's got some stone fruit notes in there. It's got a tiny bit of umami in there, bit of saltiness. But overall, this is an incredible cigar. Glad I'm smoking it today now. Really enjoying it. It's a nice weather. Makes you feel happy. Makes you nice and relaxed. And it's definitely one to try if you can get your hands on it. I'm glad that Qasim was nice enough to gift me this for my birthday. So thank you again, mate. I do appreciate it. Such an enjoyable cigar. So I might come back to you when I'm pretty much nubbing it, but for now, I'm going to go and enjoy this. No distractions, no thinking about it, just experience it. And yeah, basically just enjoy it. So thank you, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, so just finishing off now the last bit of cigar. This has been one of my favourite cigars I've had this year. The creaminess, the coffee notes, the bacon spice, the cedar, the woody notes have all been fantastic. Other than the issue with the wrapper from taking that last band off, I've had no other issues with the cigar at all. The draw was perfect. The burn was off, but that's because of the way I lit it. Otherwise, all throughout the cigar has been really enjoyable. So what I'm going to do now, finish this last bit off and enjoy the rest of my bank holiday. Hope you all have a wonderful time, and I'll see you soon on the next one. Bye bye. Take care.